This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Welcome to the Diecast Podcast. I am your host and DM, Johnny, and welcome to Tales from Trollskull Volume 2. This is our live show from Fan Expo that we did, so come along for the journey. This will just be a brief little intro, just give you some dates and times and stuff like that, and get you set up for this awesome live show that we did. And before we start, I want to thank our sponsors. They are doing year-round classes for Write Your First TTRPG Adventure. This can be D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, a whole range of other things. They're currently in the middle of Short Story September, where you get a whole bunch of prompts to write a short story. They've just recently published the collection of works from last year. You can go and pick that up. Go check them out on their website at storytellingcollective.com or on their social media at storytellingcol, COL at the end. Go check them out. They're amazing. They are inclusive and they're representative and they teach great and amazing classes. Go check them out. If you've ever thought about writing comics, poetry, fiction, TTRPG adventures, this collective of geniuses is going to help you out so much. This is our live show. We did it at Fan Expo. It was a great and amazing time. I want to give a big thank to Jennifer and John of the Canadian Podcasting Awards for getting this all together, and to Miles, Mac, Steph, and Leslie for just being there to help out and play, and to everyone who showed up. It was such an amazing time. We had our first stream on Sunday. We're going to put this episode up visually on YouTube on Wednesday and do a rebroadcast of the stream on Friday, September 22nd at 8 p.m. So if you missed it the first time, you can come watch it again, or you can also check it out on YouTube. We'll get the volume fixed. So that theme song at the end isn't so deafening. It's already been done. But that is it. It's a quickie. It's 45 minutes long. It was a good, tight, fun adventure. I'm addicted to doing the live show. I want to do more of them. I want to do more of this stuff. So if you want to help us do more of that, give us a follow on social media at Diecast Podcast on Twitter or The Diecast Podcast on Instagram. We're on any app that plays a podcast. The biggest way you can help us out is leave a rating, leave a review. Tell us how you feel about the show. Those ratings and reviews do so much to bump us to the top and get us seen by other people. Share us with a friend if you love live play, if you love actual play D&D. And I think that is it. It's the live show. It was a lot of fun. And next week will be the final episode of Volume 2 of Tales from Trollskull as we get ready to send it up. And next week's episode will be the final episode of Volume 2 for Tales from Trollskull, the Avengers Assemble episode, the meeting episode where we all come in and talk about it. It's a lot of heroes sitting in one room. And I think that's going to be it. Please enjoy the episode. Check it out on YouTube. Check it out on Twitch as well. I love you all so much. What an adventure. What a time to be doing this stuff. Thank you for all your support. Tell a loved one how you feel, and I'll see you next week. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast live show, Fan Expo. Thank you so much for everyone being here. First, I want to say a big thank you to Fan Expo and the Canadian Podcast Awards for inviting us to come and have some fun and play some D&D, and to our awesome people helping run the show backstage, because they are making us sound and look super pretty today. Yeah. So, this is going to be a continuation of our story. I'll give you a little bit of a fill-in because the latest episode hasn't come out yet, but this is all going to be part of the Tales from Trollskull journey and saga. So before we get underway, let's go down the line. Please introduce yourself, your name, your character, and as much or as little info about your character that you want to give.
Hi, everybody. My name is Miles Baker, and I'm playing Pishu, the human artificer, who is a little bit of a weird nerd with a lot of ambition.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mackenzie Boyd Garrison. I will be playing Mari Wiseacre. She is a halfling rogue who was a bartender and decided she made more money pickpocketing her clients.
Wait, that's your character? I thought that was you.
Shh.
Hi everyone, my name is Leslie. I'm also known as Aquagem Art Online, and I play Elspeth, the half-elf bard, and she's just very excited to be here.
And I'm Stephanie Girk. I'm playing Yojin. They are a halfling rogue that escaped from a cult and now just happens to run around with an 8-foot robot as their best friend.
As want to do. So we find all our characters coming both, ironically enough, out of the sewers of Waterdeep. There's got that humid, stinky, kind of just that gritty slime that sticks to your skin. And it's about 2 or 3 in the morning as all your adventures and battles have subsued for the night as you make your way back to Trollskull Manor, the source of all the conflict, problems, quests, money, sticky buns that you could find. And on your way, you actually find yourselves bumping into each other, also with some cave and tomb smut on you, and of course, that lovely, lovely eau de toilette, which is literally the sewers of Waterdeep, where we see all our characters come in, and it seems you have some things to go over as you've both have been trying to figure out how to deal with this curse of the golden eyes in Waterdeep. What's going on with the demon prince of plague, Dormu, and spreading his disease? I wrote this during COVID, by the way, so apologies for the similarities. How to deal with this soul curse that has been going around Waterdeep, and what to do with these new paladins that have been showing up in your adventures. So we see Pishu literally getting the sewer and tomb smoot off of his body as he comes across Mari, Yojin, and Elspeth, just kind of waiting outside of Trollskull Manor about 3 in the morning in the alleys of Waterdeep.
Ugh, I'm never gonna get this smell off me.
I need to have a bath immediately.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Nothing smells bad. It all smells like home to me.
This is the one time I've ever been jealous that you can't smell anything.
I also can't taste anything either. So Yojin themselves, they have golden eyes because they've unfortunately been cursed. But they're loving life still.
Yes, this damned curse, as Pishu also turns his eyes on. Yes.
You've joined the Golden Eyes Club.
I fell into the sewer, and it has quite the disease-ridden fluids.
Oh, I shudder.
Have we met before?
No, I don't believe so. I've seen you around the tavern.
Right, you look familiar.
Yes, well, I am constantly wearing this giant suit of armor. I do stick out.
Yeah, that's right.
Pishu, you do remember you do have one common friend, your ranger lord, Daisy.
Yes. Daisy spoke of you between journeys.
How's Daisy? How's Daisy?
You know, also cursed.
What?
She's part of the club now too?
Yeah, similar levels of curse. I don't know if there's like a stage 1 or 2 of this.
Oh, no. Yeah, it definitely gets worse because who we ran into down there were practically zombies.
You know what, though? You can see invisible people with these eyes, so I love it.
Also, you can kind of communicate, right?
Oh, yeah, there was that incident in the sewers where I felt like I was burning alive, but other than that, it's been fine.
Sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah, you tried to kill me, Mari?
I didn't try to kill you. I tried to kill the thing inside of you.
It's the same.
That's an interesting distinction.
Well, where's Daisy now?
I think heading off to do some deep contemplation. We did encounter another one of those former the paladins of the Silver Hand. It was...
Did you pants him too?
If you consider dropping a whole lot of rocks on them pantsing, then yes.
Okay, so we have a lot to catch up on then. Right, should we go inside then? I need somewhere warm.
I was going to say, Pichu, give me either a history check or an investigation check.
We'll go with investigation since I have a +7 in that. That's 15.
15 is good enough. Pishu, you remember that you've actually been to the Temple of the Order of the Silver Gauntlet where you met Ontharr Froom, who sent you on the quest to collect items for the cure to try and solve this beloved golden eye curse inside Waterdeep, and you get a very strong feeling that that's maybe where you may find some of your answers.
Well, a drink does sound good. I believe heading to the Order of the Silver Gauntlet would be a little wiser. I've only been cursed for a mere 8 hours, and I'm already quite sick of it.
Do they have sticky buns there?
What do you care? You can't taste them.
I still love them, though.
They do feel good.
They fill a hole.
If they do, their kitchen might be closed at this hour.
Okay. Well,
Is the bar still open?
The temple kitchen closes at 11, sorry.
DM, do I believe Pichu about Daisy being contemplative?
Give me an insight roll, and Pishu, you can either roll a persuasion or deception check, your choice. But keep it a secret.
I think this would be persuasion because it is true. Yes,
It's up to you. You can.
Well, I
That's true.
rolled a 24.
My persuasion is 17. That's a true thing that I said. Yeah. Okay.
Right, okay. I'm satisfied then. I'll go where you want to go.
All right, as you make your way through the castle ward of Waterdeep, it is 3 a.m. That kind of morning dew mist is starting to collect on the bottom street to make it like nice and shiny and slick. As you actually hear like the click clacks of heels walking down the street, you see the odd vendor just up trying to catch the last bit of the late night crowd, like pizza, fresh fish, whatever I got left. 2 silver. Come on, I don't want to go home with this.
I'm so hungry.
I'm getting one. I run up to the pizza man and get his food.
All right,
I don't pay for it, though.
Oh,
I'll pay for it. It's all right.
Well, the whole point is that we get the pizza. We're supposed to steal things.
Well, maybe not from Pizza Man.
While they're arguing about it, I'm actually going to go steal the pizza.
Give me a sleight of hand check, please.
No, it's really the right thing to do.
What do I roll
honestly.
for that
don't
again,
know
DM?
why we have to
Sleight of
steal
hand?
everything.
Yeah, dice.
Yeah.
Supposed
Oh,
to steal things
D20.
from bad
Okay,
people.
good. I was right.
Ooh, is that the new shiny one?
Oh, yeah, it's a new shiny. Sleight of hand, 15. 22.
22 beats my 11. So describe how you were lifting these slices of pizza while Mari distracts the pizza guy, the street pizza guy.
While they're distracting him, Mari is going to sidle over to the back part of the cart and slowly but surely throw pizzas.
Multiple?
Oh, yeah. Pieces
Okay.
of pizza for
And-
each of you.
And the street pizza guy has no clue. He's like, oh yeah, so I started doing pizzas 10 years ago. My dad was a
Fascinating.
pizza maker. My mom was a pizza maker. His father before. We come from a whole line of pizza makers. In fact, we didn't even call it pepperoni back then. We called it spicy sausage.
Oh, look at the time. It's very late. Maybe no pizza tonight. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
We're watching our figures.
You know what? That's really good because if you eat spicy food before you go to bed, you have the worst
Okay,
nightmares.
bye.
Thank you so much.
It was so
for
nice
your
meeting you
time.
all. You're so nice. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Your prices are cheap.
I feel terrible.
I know they're crazy, but it's 3 a.m. So what are you gonna do?
I feel pretty good. It's good pizza.
Yojin goes right up to Mari as soon as they're kind of out of sight. He's like, hey, can I? May I?
Here. Slap a greasy piece of pizza right in your hand.
Yojin winks at Mari.
Oh, Mari feels that.
This pizza tastes like guilt.
That's the secret ingredient. So as our heroes of Waterdeep fleece the street pizza guy for some free slices, you do find yourself outside the Temple of the Silver Gauntlet. It is a very brutalist type of construction. It's almost like a church kind of fortress where it's very sharp angles, but all the symbols of the various religions in Waterdeep are represented. The lights are dim. The door is open slightly ajar. Those big, beefy metal and wood doors where it's you want that cool Aragon from The Lord of the Rings, push them both open at the same time. Those doors are there exactly for that. They still have all their construction going on, scaffolding, canvas. There is a fine layer of stone dust everywhere, and everything is, even though it's about 3 a.m., you do expect some business at the temple to be happening. It seems eerily quiet.
Pichu, what are we trying to get or find?
I was hoping that Ontharr Froom would be here. so that he may help us cure this disease. You see, I have found this goo, this special goo I stole from a gazer down in the sewers that I believe could be used to concoct a cure.
So you found goo in the sewers.
Yes, special separate goo from the main goo that gave me my disease goo.
I was going to say there's lots of goo down there.
So it's not septic goo, it's separate goo.
Yes, separate,
Okay.
not septic. Yes, very important difference.
Well, I mean, this place looks closed, so
It doesn't
can we
look
go back
closed.
to the inn?
It looks abandoned.
Yeah.
Everyone give me a perception check.
Oh.
That's not what this character is good at.
14.
14,
13.
13,
16.
15 is the winner for the DC. Thank you very much for playing tonight. Yojin, what they see is that caught in the stone dust around some of the windows, around some of the doors, some of the side exits, are the footprints of, and they appear to be of people who've left in a extreme hurry.
Yojin just munches on their pizza and is like, still looks closed to me.
Right. But, I mean, a lot of people would be asleep. And normally there's like paladins out front. I mean, they've been tailing us for ages. They've been outside Trollskull Manor. And I guess I'm just worried that maybe something's happened inside.
Or we could just walk away.
Or there could be treasures in there.
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
Right, that's the magic word.
So, all for pulling off a heist? I say yes.
I say yes.
Yes,
mean-
I am down to raid this paladin's tomb. Cathedral.
Room.
Well, we raided some pizza earlier, so let's go raid a tomb. I mean,
Yeah.
cathedral now.
I mean, I guess the door's open, so they're inviting it.
Exactly.
Let's go.
They're saying yes. Let's go.
So how you busting into this this temple cathedral? You doing the double door, kick the doors open, looking for trouble, go subtly, gonna give some cinematic, or just kind of slip through the shadows?
I'm doing a hip check right into the door.
I was going to say, I think the halflings are going to both just
Straight
check
through.
a door.
All right. I would
Both the halflings leading the way.
I would normally ask for a strength check, but I think this time I ask for a performance check to see how cool you look going through the front doors.
Oh, no.
Oh. 15.
Ooh, 15. Yojin?
11.
Ooh. Mara, you are the cooler of the duo.
Yeah, she is.
As Yojin pushes the door open, Viggo Mortensen styles, and you see this kind of little half-roll flip with the little hup, 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 and superhero pose as Mari lands, boom, right in the middle of the hallway of this grand cathedral. Again, there is rock dust everywhere. Scaffolding made out of bamboo and wood goes up to the very top so that you can't even see the vaulted arches of the temple. And there is an eerie silence. There's no movement. There's only kind of like some magical ambient light that barely lights up. You see various columns and pillars that just throw off these excellent shadows around, but you do not see a soul around you.
Can I see anything with my golden eyes?
Oh, you wish to turn on your golden eyes?
Yes.
Oh, well then, for people with golden eyes and you wish to use their special cursed powers, you actually see what appears to be, it's almost like someone turning on a black light at a crime scene, where you see splatter marks of like this blue and orange and green and red. If you do not have golden eyes, you cannot see this, but there is smear marks all over this temple.
Yojin just starts gagging a bit, like, oh my god, it's so gross.
Someone had fun here today.
This is far more semen than I was expecting.
Pisha, give me a medicine check.
It's a 6.
6? Yeah, that's someone had a great time in here. An awfully good time.
I don't think that's what cathedrals are for.
Depends on whose cathedral you're going into.
I don't believe that the Order of the Silver Gauntlet is known for the hedonism.
You do know that the gods in here are the Dawnfather, Tyr, Sylvanus. There's a lot of various gods of good and order in this temple that very many clerics and paladins and priests follow.
So maybe not a good thing in this temple.
Give me a religion check, actually. Perfect time for a religion check.
Okay.
I love that dice, by the way. It's so shiny.
Yeah, that's really cool.
13.
13. That's good enough to know that Tyr and the Dawnfather are not exactly like, hey, we saw you cross the side of the bar there. Maybe we can buy you a drink later on. They're kind of like a very orderly, let's schedule this appointment at a certain time and go down the calendar until we get to that time. So it's not exactly like a spontaneous thing. Also, you do know that from the order of Tyr and the Dawnfathers that they usually have an ever-burning flame to always welcome people into their temple, and you don't see that happening right now.
Well, but
Why
can you guys see all this and I can't?
Because we're special.
I know, but what kind of fluid is
Goo.
is invisible? And if there's so much of it, where did it come from?
I don't know. And
This
I
isn't the
don't
goo you were
care.
talking about.
Give me a medicine check, Mari. 18. Oh, Mari. That Mari tingle goes up again. The hairs on the back of your neck kind of raise a little. This isn't an orgy scene. This is a crime scene. These are blood spatters.
Oh, thank God. I mean... oh, no.
The splatters are very much someone taking a blade and swiping, or someone getting a skull crushed type of thing.
Oh. Yeah, this is murder, guys. This isn't fun.
But I don't
Well,
understand.
yeah,
Blood
murder
is blood. We can see blood. Why can they see it and we can't? What kind of blood is invisible? Did somebody clean it up? It doesn't make any sense.
You're asking too many questions. We should just go get the loot and get out.
I'm very confused most of the time, so...
You have high intelligence. What's up?
Yeah, I suppose this would be an investigation roll.
I'll say investigation or arcana, your choice.
Let's go for an arcana roll. When Pisha makes an arcana roll, a terrible roll. This like little drone flies out of his armor and begins snooping around.
Does
what's
everyone
his-
have robots now?
What's his name?
This is Curtis. He is my servant.
Curtis?
You have a servant robot? I have a best friend that's a robot. His name is Bucket.
Bucket's pretty cool.
That is a basic name, unless it stands for an acronym, in which case that would be very...
I'm sorry.
cool.
Are you calling my best friend basic?
I mean, a bucket's a very simple thing.
But Bucket is anything but.
He is a complex robot full of emotions and soon-to-be crime.
And strong, halfling-wielding arms.
Yes.
That's true.
He carried us down in those sewers.
He literally
That's
did.
very true.
But with your results,
It's only a 9.
it's
so.
a 9. So you get the feeling that there's some type of magical hindrance here. Someone's used some magic to do something. You can't quite put your finger on it. Maybe it's because it's almost like a Jackson Pollock painting, just like lighting up in Technicolor in front of you. But it's a little overstimulating right now.
But with all this blood inside the Order of the Silver Gauntlet, who could inflict such slaughter among such mighty warriors?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Mari would probably do this. But
It's
we
a
didn't do
Tuesday.
it this time. We didn't do it this time.
No, this is a surprise for all of us.
And you're very prone to using your flamethrowers, so I don't think it would leave much fluid behind.
Less fluid, more cinder.
Right.
Well, I say we just go on and get the treasure. I don't see why we care about a little bit of murder if it's not us.
But something's trying to hide this. And if it really is a full-scale slaughter on the paladins, like that's kind of a big deal. I know it's
Sure.
I'm going to ask a question for the rogues. Would you like to roll to loot and pillage
Yes.
the Holy Temple?
Always.
Yes, always.
One give me a perception check, one give me an investigation check.
Which one do you want? Investigation or perception?
I just rolled a 6, so
I just rolled a 7. Oh, a 9. A 9. I'm going to go with perception because that's my higher
yeah,
one.
same. Well, no, my perception actually is not my higher one.
Uh-oh.
Neither of them are. So that's a 7 for me in perception.
I have a 16.
16? Ooh, Mari. Again, much like the secret bookcase, your thief tingles go up once more. It's like a laser-guided loot missile. You just find your way to if I was a religious person bent on an oath, devoted my whole service to saying, where would I keep my treasure? Under the altar. And you make your way over there, and that's when you actually notice that underneath this beautiful table with all these signs and symbols to the Dawn Father, you see 2 legs sticking out from underneath it.
Hey guys, there's some legs over here.
Quick, stab him before he wakes up.
Do they have a body attached?
Let's check it.
Yeah, you pull them out, and you pull out this deceased humanoid who has these massive slashes across their chest, their back, their shoulders, have long since expired, but oddly enough, there's no blood around. But Mari, you do notice he's got this beautiful, shiny, just this ruby necklace right around his neck.
Yoink.
You yoinked it? Give me an Arcana check, or anyone who's
Is he wearing clothes?
He is. Yeah, he's wearing garments.
Okay.
Well, there is a body.
Mari goes for the necklace. I'm going to go for his pockets.
Through his pockets, he does not have any coin in it.
Which was it? A sleight of hand? Did you say? Or no, Arcana.
Arcana, yeah.
DM, does he look at all familiar from anybody we've seen around town?
No, he actually looks like you'd recognize him as just kind of like almost like an orderly in the temple. Like this is his job.
We have 20.
Woo! Natural 20?
No.
Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So from this, you've heard of these before, Mari. This is a very, very useful item. This is a necklace of lost souls. Once per day, you can cast Speak with the Dead.
Okay.
You don't need to attune to it. That's how nice it is. And
God.
it has a full charge on it.
We could talk to him and find out what happened.
Or we could find someone more interesting and talk to them.
I mean,
I will vote for talking to this currently deceased creature that we have in front of us.
I think so too. I'm very curious.
what? Those are some very big claw marks, and I'd like to know if
He
that
just
thing's-
gave me a ruby necklace. He could have more.
Oh, maybe he knows where the extra treasure is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you really speak her language, eh?
Yeah, I do.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, we're gonna talk to this dead guy.
All right. You cast Speak with Dead. You see light emanate out from your necklace as you hold it up. Light radiates out from the nose, from the eyes, from the mouth as it kind of just lifts up in the air as you see the dead corpse finally rise up. Just, whoop. Hello. My name's Silford. I used to be a cleric of the Inner Order of the Silver Gauntlet. I guess I'm dead now.
How'd that happen?
Oh, I was slashed in the back by my fucking friends.
Not very good fucking friends.
No, especially since one of them was on the fucking froom. Surprise on my face, might I say.
Still, permanently, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like it's gone. It's stuck there. Sorry. Shame.
Could you tell us where the treasure is?
Oh, the treasure? So that would be back in... I'm going to say the name, please don't laugh. In the rectory. I asked you not to laugh. That's question 2, by the way.
How many do we get?
You get 5, so you have 3 left. Make them count.
Actually, I think we actually
That was
have
a
2
question.
more left.
Wait, we can only ask questions.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for the correction. 2 questions left. I like him. He's very smart.
Okay.
What did you want to know about the...
Do you have any snacks?
I
Yojin?
mean, I'm pretty fucking dead. I mean, if you're a cannibal, I mean, allons-y, but...
All right,
What?
wait.
I mean, I've never tried human before.
Do we only have one more question?
I worked
That's
out
not
a
a
lot.
question.
I'm in good shape if you want to nibble. I'm not using it anymore.
We're not going to eat a dead person.
I'm not going to taste him.
Are the friends who stabbed you in the back and did this to you, are they still around? And do you know what their motive was?
Well, I don't know what their motives was, but they killed a whole fuck bunch of us. Ontha asked me to do a prayer, and then the cheeky bastard stabbed me in the fucking back with his big fucking fuck you sword. Have you ever been stabbed by a fuck you sword? You know what that feels like? It feels like someone saying fuck you to your heart.
I mean, I've done that to a few people.
This is the most colorful conversation I think I've ever had with a...
A corpse?
Well, yeah.
I
Well-
can see why they made a corpse of him now.
I am dead. Social norms kind of do not apply to me anymore.
How many questions do we have left? Is that the last one?
Do we have one more?
Who? I wasn't counting. Don't look at me.
I believe actually he would be falling over dead right now. Again.
And on that note, bye.
All right, so we know where the treasure is. Yojin just starts heading in that direction, like right away, as soon as the guy plops over.
Okay, DM, can I keep an eye out for anything untoward?
Absolutely.
Or threatening?
I'll say give me your choice of either a perception or arcana check.
Ooh. Well, I know which one I'm going to choose. That is an 18 perception.
For perception, you can see it starts to, as soon as your eyes begin to adjust to this darkened temple, you start to see the signs of a battle. You see score marks of swords on the pillars. You see impact zones of where hammers and mallets matted down. You actually see a lot of broken pews and furniture that have been covered over with canvas. In fact, Elsbeth, you actually notice that a lot of the stone dust doesn't kind of match the amount of construction that's happened. And as you peek under one of the statues that have been covered by canvas, you can actually see a statue of the Dawn Father, but its face and image has been obliterated by something.
Okay. Something really big happened here. And I mean, I know we're dealing with cultists, and we know that a lot of the town has been infiltrated by the Golden Eyes. So what if half the paladins were part of the cult and just raised up against everyone else and killed them all?
Coming from a cult myself, I don't see what's wrong with being in a cult.
I mean,
Of course you don't.
Yes, that's kind of the whole point of being in a cult.
Is you have friends forever.
That also sounds nice.
See?
I think the kind of fucking friends that dead guy had over here, though.
exactly.
Okay, all because one guy turned on another guy does not mean all cults are
This
bad.
was not one guy.
Especially
Do
when
you
that-
see the goo everywhere?
I mean, yeah, but it kind of just looks like Saturday night downtown.
Plus, you remember
Yeah,
in the
it does.
dungeons how many of those infected people were swarming us to fight?
Here's the thing. They're long dead. We don't care. We can just go get the treasure with 0 obstacles.
I do like that.
I will say for the lore bard, please give me a history check made with advantage.
When has there ever been 0 obstacles? Advantage rate. History, you said?
History check, correct?
That's only an 11.
You know of Anthar Froome. He used to be one of the big wheels down at the Cracker Factory. He used to be the head of the Order of the Silver Gauntlet. He lost his protege in an epic fight. It kind of drove him insane. He went to Chult to fight some undead and die a warrior's death. It didn't quite get that. He actually came back broken, ashamed, and lost most of his beloved inner circle of paladins. The city of Waterdeep got worried. They removed him from his position and appointed Halam, the new Order of the Silver Gauntlet. And he's just kind of been doing a second vice president, kind of just chilling around the temple, waiting, for him to retire formally. So he's not exactly a small name. He's had some influence and sway over the history of Waterdeep and used to be the chief paladin himself.
If he is in fact the murderer, it means that Anthar has fallen quite far from his original station. But also, would he just kill and flee? That does not quite seem like him. He's more of the kill and sit in it type. We might be still being watched.
That's what I'm wondering.
Is he in the room with us now?
Give me a perception check.
9.
Everything looks fine. It's dark. It's spooky. It's 3 a.m. in a temple in Waterdeep. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, it's fine. Let's go get some treasure.
Yojin just grabs Mari's hand and starts dragging her towards the direction of the treasure.
Mari's got a whole new tingle now.
If anyone else wants to give me a perception or investigation check, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, actually, Pishu will grab up a few devices that cast light around. So
Oh,
he throws
nice.
3 little light giving off little bulbs, I guess.
You will get advantage on this check.
All right.
I rolled a 17.
Ooh, 17. Oh, no.
1 and a 6.
Oh, no.
That's a 13 then.
Well, on 17,
I rolled a 21.
oh, check out those hot rolls. So for 17 and 21, as you see these dancing lights go up into the sky, Pichu, you're still blind. You're like, wow, how did they get that goo and blood all the way up there? That's like a good 20, 30 feet up. How did you do that? And for everyone else, you see this small, ethereal kind of demon with the golden eyes. Mari and Elspeth, you've seen almost this exact copy before in the Enchanted Forest. As pardon for clipping and the monster sounds, as you see it kind of like reach and start to climb down face first down the peg going.
Ah, shit.
I need everyone to roll some initiative, please.
Oh, no. Ooh. All right.
21.
16.
One second. Who got 21?
Me. Yojin.
Yojin, 21.
I got 24.
Ooh, Elspeth, 24.
16 for Mari.
16 for Mari and Pichu.
15.
15, and what did Curtis get?
Oh, Curtis acts on my initiative.
Oh, perfect. All right. So, Elspeth, about 25 feet up, you see this green ethereal demon come running down at you.
Not good, not good, not good. Think fast.
Is there any like obstacles, like big items that Yojin can hide behind?
Oh, absolutely. There's pews, there's canvas, there's scaffolding, anywhere you can absolutely hide.
Okay, awesome.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire
All
and
right.
try and light him up.
Awesome. That's a dexterity save. What's your DC?
15.
15. That is a 7 for the green demon. As you see this beautiful blue light illuminate and actually lights up the whole upper arches of this temple, and you see this beautiful, almost like lightsaber blue outline come around.
Elspeth calls out, eyes up.
Everyone now has advantage against this creature, and you took away the one thing it can do is turn invisible, so it cannot turn invisible anymore.
Yeah.
And next it is Yojin. It is your go.
All right, Yojin is going to do a super cool move. They're going to actually jump on a pew and then just do like a flying leap in the air and go after them with my rapier.
Nice. Give me an acrobatics check. Sivu play.
Yes. No. 11.
11. You unfortunately try to jump up and you just catch that bit of canvas and it slips beneath your feet. As you land down, you don't go prone. You can still do a range attack if you like, but you are no longer going to be able to get in melee range of it until it gets closer to you.
No.
Do you have anything ranged?
A knifey knifer is
Yes.
pretty ranged.
I've got a short bow. I'll be fine, I think.
Fire off. And you get advantage on the attack because of fairy fire.
Okay. Ooh. Hold on. There we go. 18.
18 is a super hit. Roll
Yes.
your damage plus sneak attack, please.
All
This is the
right.
fun of playing with two rogues is you get to double the hit points of the monsters you play with.
Double sneak attack.
4
4,
and a 4.
8 in total.
Yeah.
You see the arrow go in and sinks into the shoulder. It kind of just hangs there. You don't know what it's grabbing onto, but it's coming full force down at you, down this pillar. Next up is Mari.
Can you remind me what the dice are for the flamethrower again, please?
That would be, if it's in a line, it's 4d8 fire. If you want to do a 15-foot cone, that is 3d8 fire. And it has to do a dexterity save of 15.
You're going to hit me, aren't you?
No, I'm going to do a straight line. Just get out of the
Hit
way.
me.
Just
Okay.
get out of the way. That's how many D8? 3?
4d8 for a straight line, 3d8 for the cone. And it got a 7 on its dexterity save.
20.
20 points of fire damage. So, Mari, how do you just erupt a flamethrower inside a church at a green demon?
Well, I wasn't sneaking, so I'm just going to stand there right in the midst of all of this, hoist up my giant flamethrower, and say, hasta la vista, baby.
Nice. I'll give you inspiration for that, too.
Yes.
As you see, fire just emulates it. It hasn't even got more than 5 feet down from the top, and it is looking very rough. Pichu.
Pichu grabs a tiny little ball out of his gauntlet and then throws it towards the creature, and it explodes in a shatter.
Ooh.
So give me a Constitution saving throw.
That is a natural 1. Damn. My dice are cold today.
It's good for us.
That is 15 thunder damage.
Ooh,
Describe how this thunder damage, because you're also in a stone structure, does some superstructure damage to the temple itself. You have obliterated this golden green eye demon.
So yeah, the little bulb like hits up and then just blows out, causing a whole bunch of debris to fall from the top as Curtis like swirls around the creature. I'm like, ooh, I didn't expect there to be so much property damage.
As you see the demon just evaporate in front of you, and everyone holds up their arms as like the stone debris comes raining down. You hear like the clicks and clacks of stones and mortar hitting the bottom floor as you have erased a demon of Dormu from the temple of the Silver Gauntlet.
Dude, you almost hit me.
I said move.
No, the other one.
Me? Oh, sorry. I mean, it's not that much damage, ultimately.
There's a hole in my shirt now.
Oh, it's more of a
Bucket's
concussive
gonna have
blast,
to
so it'll
fix
probably
this
be...
for me.
It looks good like that.
Oh, actually, I can fix that, and
Oh.
I touch your shirt and cast mending on it.
Oh,
Aw.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Boo.
Fancy.
Okay, you can stick around. You're fine.
All right, you are in the temple. You've erased a demon. You have uncovered some plots. Is there anything you'd like to do?
So there's nothing for us to loot off this demon?
Yeah.
No, it turned into magical space goo.
Can we pick up the goo?
You can absolutely try. Give me a Arcana check, please.
Okay.
Why is everybody
Here's a
want
beaker.
goo?
The amount of science people in this group with
13.
beakers and 13 is good enough. You can scrape some.
Yes!
It's mixed with dust and mortar and stuff like that, but you definitely got some remnants of green demon goo into a vial, into a beaker.
What happened to his eyeballs?
Oh, they faded away.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to show this to Bucket. He's gonna love the goo.
That's what the cult is?
The cult of goo?
I mean,
Kind of.
Dormu goo.
Oh my god, they got so much
Yeah.
cooler.
I feel there's a really easy portmanteau there.
Dorgoo.
Yes.
Very good.
It's
I wonder
now,
if I
it's
can
now the
sell
door
this
He's
goo.
a
to
clever
someone.
one.
I'm stealing that. It's now Dorgoo.
Dormu.
All right. Well, we are winding down for time. So you make your way out of the temple with a new necklace in hand, some new knowledge to discover, and a new mission, as there's going to be now an Avengers type of meeting where you got to summon everyone to Trollskull Manor to figure out what to do with Dormu, the curse, and now some rogue paladins that have been going renegade inside the city of Waterdeep.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that is it. That's it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. We hope you enjoyed it all. Again, we are the Diecast Podcast. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram at the Diecast Podcast. We've been posting a whole bunch of stuff. We hope you love D&D as much as we do. And thank you for coming out to the show. We hope you enjoy the last little bit of Fan Expo. And stay safe out there, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yay!